Today is January 28th. Here is today is notes. I need to change this date to the 28th. Benchmark percentages. Know what the fraction of the amount when something is 10%, 25%, 50%, or 75% of an amount. Okay? And then also, please write this out. It just tells you that 10% is 1/10, 2/10 is 20%, and so on. And then also write this out too. 1/4 is 25%, 1/5 is 20%, 1/3 is 33%. So go ahead and write all of that out. Okay. Then we're going to do the student task statements. (13.1) What percentage is shaded? What percent of each diagram is shaded? Draw those out and then go ahead and see if we can figure it out. What percentage is this? 10%. What about B? Draw that out. That's what, 50%, right? And then the last one is 75%. Remember the part and whole? So if you have like 1/10, the 1 is the part, 10 is the whole. 1/10 is 10%. 1 out of 10 is shaded. Okay, there's 10 pieces, 1 is shaded, so that's why it's 1/10. Okay? All right, 13.2. How much is 50% of 10 liters of milk? How far is 50% of a 2,000-kilometer trip? How long is 50% of a 24-hour day? Okay, do those three first. All right. One of the easiest way you can do this is turn this into a decimal and then 0.50 times 10. So this is 0.50 times 2,000. This is 0.50 times 24. All right. I mean, you could also draw a table too if you like. If a table really helps you, then you can even draw a table. Draw a table like this. So this is percent. This is liters of milk. 100% is 10. We want to know what 50% of it is. So all you need to do is cross multiply and divide. And then, of course, your answer is 5. And then this one, you can also divide 2,000 by 2 if you want. You can also do that because that's half. So you can do that too. And that is what? 1,000, right? That's 1,000. And then here you can even you can even like find out, you can even still divide. You can even still divide. So 24 divided by 2. And that is what? 12? Okay. That's 12. And then again, you can still draw a double number line. I mean, you can still draw a table if you want. If that helps you. This is percent. This is hours. So 100% is 24. So 50% is what? We can cross multiply and divide, and then you get 12. All right? How can you find 50% of any number? So it's kind of like what we just did. How can you find 50% of any number? You can divide the number by 2. You can subtract half of the number. You can multiply any number by 0.50. Doing the 0.50 really helps, or whatever the percent is. How far is 10% of a 2,000 kilometer trip? So think about it, and then unpause it when you're ready. Again, instead of 0.50, now it's 0.10. Now it's 0.10. And then times 2,000. Okay? And that is what? Yep, 200. Okay? The next one. How much is 10% of 10 liters of milk? 0.10 times 10. And that is 1. Okay? I mean, it does make sense.
Attention staff. Per Mr. Savage, if you could please, when leaving campus and you move cones, please make sure to put them back where they were to help us manage traffic. Thank you.
Okay, so it's 1 liter. And how do we know that? Because if it's 1 liter, because if this is 100% and you have 10 spaces, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do one more. Let's do one more like this. 10, right? So you have 10 now. And then this is and this is 1. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Doesn't that equal to 10? So this whole thing is 10. How much is 10% of this? Is 1 liter. Okay? So we're going to stop right there, and then we'll continue the rest tomorrow. Make sure you finish your social studies assessment. If you're not, you need to do that. And then make sure that you are on iReady. Okay? See you tomorrow.